हाय दिस इज प्रियंका यू आर वाचिंग इट सिंपल। आज की वीडियो में हम बात करने वाले हैं क्लास 6 की पोएट्री के बारे में। तो फर्स्ट है अ हाउस अ होम। अ हाउस एंड अ होम आर डिफरेंट इन मेनी वेज। अ हाउस इज जस्ट अ बिल्डिंग मेड फॉर पीपल टू लिव इन। इट इज अ लाइफलेस स्ट्रक्चर मेड ऑफ bricks and stones with door made of wood and windows with glass panes. It has a courtyard, chimneys, and tiles on the floor. A home, on the other hand, is a place where one lives with one's family. The family has many members like parents, brothers, and sisters who care for each other and share their joys and sorrows. They show their concern for each other by their selfless deeds. Second, the kite. The poet describes a new kite. It looks bright and beautiful in the blue sky. First, the kite appears to dive and take a turn with its tail and then soars high up just like a ship that rides and dives the crest and tufts of the waves. When the string becomes loose, you wind it back. Then again a new wind fills its wings and the kite again soars high into the skies. How bright and beautiful this new kite looks. But its beauty, it's mad and it gets tattered and torn if its string gets caught in the branch of a tree. Third, the quarrel. In this poem, the poetess says that she fought with her brother for no obvious reason. They shouted at each other and blamed each other on some petty issue. At first, it was mild, then later it turned out to be stronger. Both said that they were right. They started to hate each other. They did not talk till evening. Then suddenly, the brother patted the sister on her back and accepted his mistake. He said that they must forgive and forget. The sister was also happy and forgave him. Fourth, beauty. The poet thought this poem expresses his feeling about beauty. In the eyes of the poet, beauty lies in the sunlight, the trees, the chirping of the birds, cornfields, and the farmers working in their fields. He has described nature. Beauty can also be heard in the whistling sound of the wind at night, in the pitter patter of raindrops, in the melody of a singer. The poet further says that if you look within yourself, you will feel beauty in the good deeds that you do and your happy thoughts. They repeat themselves in your dreams, in work, and even while you rest. Fifth, where do all the teachers go? For any child, his or her teacher is perfect and is not an ordinary person. He wonders where all the teachers go after the school gets over. Do they have houses where they live with their parents, and do they do petty jobs like washing socks and cleaning? The child compares his own way of living with that of the teacher. He wants to know whether the teacher also wears pajamas, watches TV, misspell words, was even punished at school. He decides to follow one of his teachers that day and find out himself that what he or she does at home. Then he will write it in a poem which they can read out to other children. Sixth, the wonderful words. Every person is constantly thinking. The words we speak bring out our thoughts. The poet says that no thought should die for want of expression. Expressing our thoughts using proper words is a wonderful game to play. All that one has to do is to pick out good words and thread them together to express his or her thoughts beautifully. Words are the food and dress of thought. Thoughts can be freed from the prison of our eyes and mind by using proper words. Who knows? There may be a wonderful thought waiting to be liberated. Seventh, vocation. The child goes to school. At 10 in the morning, on his way to school, he first meets the bangle seller. The child wishes that he was the hawker because he is free to go down any road he likes. He does not have to return home at any pointed hour. When the child returns from the school at 4 o'clock, he sees the gardener digging the soil with a spade. The gardener is not worried that his clothes are getting dirty or that it is too hot or that he will get wet if it is raining. The child then wishes that he was a gardener. At night, when the child is sent to bed by his mother, he sees the watchman pacing up and down the lane with his lantern. The child envies the watchman because no one tells him to go to bed, so the child wishes that he was a watchman. Eighth, what if? When we retire to bed at night, there are a lot of fears that troubles us. In this poem, the poet is filled with anxiety about certain things that might happen to him. He refers to these anxious questions as what if. The poet wonders what will happen if he becomes dumb, or if the school closes the swimming pool, or if somebody beats him badly or poisons him. What will happen if he falls sick and dies, or he fails in the test, or if green hair grow on his chest instead of black and nobody likes him. He might be stricken by lightning, or he may stop growing, or his head starts getting smaller. He is scared of silly happening like what if the fish stop biting the bait, the wind tears his kite, or his parents get divorced, or his teeth become crooked, or if he can never learn to dance. When he gets up in the morning, everything is normal. When night falls, these what if doubts and fears come again. ठीक है, तो इसी के साथ ही क्लास 6 की पोइट्री की सारी समरी कंप्लीट होती है. अगली वीडियो में मिलेंगे, तब तक के लिए गुड बाय.